Hello Taurus, welcome to my channel. Whether you're new or you're coming back, this is your March tarot forecast. We're going to be looking at your situation in love, in career and workspace, and also we'll get you some guidance from the universe on how to utilize the energy of the months in the best possible way. I will also post some cards as messages from your person of interest to yourself. Okay, let's get started. I am in Hawaii this month. Actually probably the same location where I was when I was recording the previous readings, but I did a lot of travel in Feb and it's been pretty amazing. So now I have 3 islands behind me, I have 3 more to go. There's a good chance that your next set of horoscopes for April is going to be done from Maui. For right now, I'm in the Big Island, Hawaii. So let's get started. For the Oracle deck, I picked the Cosmic Journey Oracle. I usually mostly use it for Twin Flames, and by the way, I have another channel specifically dedicated to Twin Flames and upload a video every day. If you're interested, check it out. It's called Mindful Twin Flame. And yeah, it's pretty hardcore in terms of cosmic energies and how we see ourselves, our patterns, as well as our divinity against the force of the universe. But I felt guided to use it this time. So yeah, let's see what happens. Let's get a card for Taurus for March, for the month of March. Not April yet. Okay, God, say yes to your open door. Isn't that lovely? Right? Opportunities coming in. I think I mentioned it last time, maybe not. We will have still for the entire month of March, we'll have all planets in direct position, which means that it's encouraging more action, more movement forward, and more of that kind of like paved road where things seem a little easier to act upon than maybe they used to be in winter. We'll also have so-called zodiac cycle new year, because we have on the 22nd we'll have the Aries season begin, and it's actually the spring solstice as well. Sorry, spring equinox, where the day and the night are of equal lengths. There are a lot of different rituals and beliefs connected with it from pagan times, from way back from our ancestors. So you can look it up if you're interested. I'm thinking about doing a ritual myself for the spring equinox. We'll see how it goes. If not, I'll probably post an article in my blog about it. In the meantime, let's get to tarot. I'm using and my blog, by the way, is mindfulbamboo.com if you want to check it out. So you can also sign up for updates on my website, and that means you'll be getting newsletters with anything and everything that's happening with my activity, some updates from my Hawaiian trip, etc. So it's useful to do that. You actually also have a link for that in the description box. Okay, so yeah, this is this podcaster deck. Let's get started. What do we have in this deck for Taurus in March? And I did bring my Mindful Bamboo backdrop here. I'm thinking about maybe putting it up here next time, but for now, for several reasons, it's on the floor and I'm enjoying it as a background still in my room. Okay, we have King of Pentacles, so you could be dealing with another earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. 9 of Swords, 3 of Pentacles. Okay, for your career space we have 2 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, and Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. And then the advice from the universe is Page of Pentacles. Have you thought about doing a trip, Taurus? I know a few ideas, especially in the islands of Hawaii. 8 of Wands, and Five of Wands. Okay, bottom of the deck, Nine of Cups. Yes, there is a desire. That's what I'm getting here. There is a desire to bring something desired in. Oh, desire to bring to for your wish to come true. There we go. Whatever that wish has been, you've had it for a while, and you're like, it's almost like that kid that's waiting for things to happen, or like waiting for their birthday party or something, and it's been a while since people have been talking about it. So it's like, oh, when? But when? You know, that kind of a bit anxious energy. And it's actually, it also has the full moon here. We have full moon on the 6th of the month. It's gonna be full moon in Virgo, so it's actually Virgo energy is reminding us to take care of ourselves and stick to the routine, stick to the, in a good way, stick to the schedule, stick to the lifestyle that works for us, you know, that makes us balanced, that makes us happy and healthy. And I feel like that's really the trick to the dream coming true. Not fixating on the dream itself, but focusing on staying in that healthy, you know, balanced, I wouldn't say healthy and wealthy, but wealth is kind of a little bit secondary to that, but let's say resourceful place, right? Where you have resources, where you can manifest and you can make things happen, right? You have a great start here with King of Pentacles, and I'm feeling that this is the counterpart. And there is so much potential. If they're not the earth sign, at the very, like, at least they're very well spoken for in their field, right? So whatever occupation they have, which could be anything, could be a lawyer, could be a dancer, could be, I don't know, a diplomat, maybe they're a chef in a restaurant or something, right? It's something that they've established themselves in. It's like it's their name goes together with that occupation, and they feel very good in it, right? They feel that, yeah, that's what I've been looking for. That's what I understand as a success in my field, right? So whether it's true or not, it still puts this person in a very high vibe space where they feel almost like on top of the world. Yeah, I got it. It doesn't even matter if this is a man or a woman, right? The keen energy is more about I'm in charge of, again, of being in, you know, having those resources, of distributing those resources that I'm making, right? Like a self-made man or woman. There is also the potential for some interesting collaboration here. It could be in your personal space, it could be something that you would do in business, you know, somehow professionally. But the important part is there's also this Nine of Swords, sorry, in the middle. And you see the person like close their eyes with their hands. So there is some kind of pain that is still lingering. And I'm getting this is your pain, Taurus. Something is stopping you from fully committing into this engagement. By engagement, I don't mean necessarily engagement, but you know, this relationship. It's something that you feel like, if how do I put it? It's like it's some sort of story from your life that you are basically want to forget at this point. It was painful, it was embarrassing, somehow awkward, some sort of experience that you want to put behind. But again, that's the trick, that you can't just pretend it didn't happen. You need to work through it, right? But right now there is certain anxiety that once this great person finds out about it, they may not really want to continue and carry on with this relationship with you, or they will think less of you at the very least, you know. Okay, for the career space, we have Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Hermit. So you're building something, some sort of a foundation at your workplace. Two of Cups is usually about the soulmate. The soulmates don't necessarily have to be in a romantic relationship, although it might be that you will meet your soulmate, a life partner. But for a lot, like I'm mostly sensing this is a soulmate in the sense of friendship or mentorship, you know, like your mentor, your teacher, maybe somebody more senior than yourself could be your soulmate as well. Somebody who will have this life-changing moment for you. And I'm actually seeing the Hermit is not even you, but it's this person. You will see them that way, that they are different, they are so, they have it all together, and it's like there is a mystery around it. You see the Hermit is fully cloaked, at least in this deck, right? And it's almost night. So it's like the mystery, of course, is part of the excitement, right? Of the intrigue, but it's also giving you a strong understanding that you will learn a lot, and gives you some sort of feeling of safety and more comfort in building that foundation for yourself. If you feel like you've already built the foundation, that this is almost like a new floor. We get in this image of like, okay, so you've built something, and now you're building something on top of it, like a next layer, which is next level, of course. Something next level. And you will know pretty quickly that it's not going to happen in a day or in a week. It takes time, but also takes very smart moves so that you're successful really in this. And this person is someone who can help you with it. In the advice, we see there is, I mean, they're all, well, actually no, they're not all ones. They have pentacles here as well. So yes, you will be getting some knowledge, or it's useful to get some knowledge in running a business or something related to being successful in your career, whatever it is you are doing. If it's not really about making money, or you know, it's all salary based, at least it's about making a career, and wherever you're looking to be, whichever path you see for yourself, it's like learning more information, like actual factual information about it. What does it take? What does it pay? What is the learning path towards it? How can you accelerate it? Is there any training you can take, right? Is there any kind of shadowing that you can do, or internship or something like that, right? So that you can actually accelerate it for yourself. So, and even with communication here, I'm getting that another source of information could be asking somebody who's been there, who's doing that already, right? Who has a lot more experience than you do. And the important part is when you're asking for opinions of other people, their experience, not to get too caught up in it, right? Because people will still bring that information to you in their subjective way. They will bring in emotions, they will point out things that they feel are important, right? So I would say a couple of things here. A, don't take advice from just one person, just word for word, without checking it with someone else or listening to other opinions. And B, just remember that there's always that subjective part. So try to stick to the factual information as much as possible, right? And you can also do a little bit of that, almost like a coaching session, right? Like that inquisitive conversation, almost like an interview, where you know you're like a journalist and you're not that interested. Well, maybe, like, I mean, depends on what kind of journalism you're doing, but you know, unless we're talking about yellow journalism, you know, the rest are usually very much invested into the actual factual information, the actual chain of events, right? Who said what, did when, and so on and so forth. So try to stick to that. As soon as you see that the person is going off to explaining like their specific situation, going into the emotional space, try to drive it back to that specific learning information. Okay, let's get some messages from your personal interest to yourself. What would they like to tell you? Ooh, that was flying nicely. Queen of Pentacles and the Fool. Ooh, I love this. And we actually, because we saw your person as a King of Pentacles, it's especially meaningful because they see you as their true counterpart. They see you as a perfect match, or at least like a really, really, really good match. Someone who they can rarely meet, right? Like you're a rare diamond. That's how they feel about you. And of course, since you Taurus are an earth sign, and this is Pentacles is an earth sign, and this is like a confirmation that you are the one they have their eyes on, they see as their mate, their partner, and they're ready to take on anything that comes along with it, right? They understand that they may not have all the answers, they may not know what is what's going to be happening with you two in the future, either because you're still a mystery to them, or just because life in general is not that stable right now. But they're ready to take on anything, everything. They have that faith. They are ready to take a leap of faith with you. That's how much they're into you. Okay, I hope this has been good, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. If this resonated for you, please don't forget to like and comment and subscribe to my channel. If you feel like this was not your story, try also checking out videos for other placements, other zodiac signs for moon, rising, or Venus. Usually people check out sun sign. Try another strong personal placement. And if you're still thinking about what it means, what those are, check out my webinar on personal astrology. I also have it in a separate playlist, but if you scroll down, I did it in January, actually. Yeah, so you don't have to scroll too long. And you will find it. I recommend it. Oh, actually, the January one was on the North Node. So if you're looking for your life purpose, that's the great one. The personal astrology one is in December, and I don't think I posted it, but if you are interested, contact me and we'll figure out how to get you the recording. It's really powerful. Love you guys. Bye.